Robert Yassar. Welcome to another episode of I'm Hard Podcast. I'm Hard. Let's jump right into it. I wanted to make this video because I wanted to address our tribe and nation of the infighting and the lack of love and unity. The master teacher has spoken on this for many years, and it just seems like we just don't get it. In all honesty, if we all had the same goal of living amongst each other in love and unity with the freedom of our master teacher, then the condition and position of the tribe would be in a better position. We are constantly arguing and bickering, regardless if it's on social media or from mouth to ear. This has been going on for the past 20 something years. I, for one, am tired and frustrated of this. This negative energy is one of the energies that is stopping the freedom of our master teacher. Yes, the master teacher did say that the Natharu allowed this to happen so that he can focus more on writing and getting the doctrine and spreading the doctrine out there. He also said that when he returns, he's not returning to stupidity and infighting and negative energy. With that being said, I would like to promote a ceasefire to the I have a letter from Dr. York Wars, meaning that I've been paying attention to people going on social media with letters or some form of communication. It's the letters and the audio recordings that which in some cases have gotten the master teacher in trouble. But these letters and audio recordings that people are going back and forth using as ammo, as war tactics to combat each other is not only hurting our nation and our tribe, but ultimately it is hurting our Pope, our Imhotep, our Messiah, our God, our King, our President, His Excellency, Dr. Malachi Kabir New York, aka Amanubiwa Akhtar Pana Baba Yanun. His Excellency. This man is everything to me. I don't know who and what he might be to you all. To some of you all, I do know who and what he is to you. But to most, I can't say that I do. I feel that our tribe is being ambushed, used, and abused for others' self-personal gain. I don't think that those that say they care publicly actually care about the master teacher nor the tribe. I do feel that we are lacking in a lot of things. The master teacher once said, buy a church. By buying a church, it would do our tribe much good, much good. But yet, no church has been purchased yet to this date. If there is one that was purchased, I'm not saying that it's insignificant because I don't know about it. But if it's one that has been purchased publicly or secretly, then okay, that would be good. I'm just saying that to say that there's a lot of things that the master teacher has asked of us, that us as a whole, us as a nation of tribes, we're just turning a blind eye to. We're not listening to feeding the forces. We're not listening to vibrational frequencies. We're not listening to emotional energy. We're not listening to the mind book. We're not listening to the black book. We're not listening to the Lotus of Life book. We're not listening to our master teacher. And this is the state of the tribe from my perspective. Now, of course, if you're in these cliques, then you would think that, you and your clique, it's all good and lovey-dovey. But it's not about you and your clique. And the master teacher years ago, he has been said that there should be no cliques, and he don't want any cliques. I'm just saying all this to say that the infighting has to come to an end. It has to stop. We're entering, we have entered another Gregorian calendar year of 2025. And our new year is coming up. 6025 is on its way. So in the start of new beginnings, if you look at 2025, 2 plus 0 is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 5 is 9. 2025, 9. I look at that as a symbol for good coming for us this year, regardless of all the Americanized politics and things of that nature. The master teacher has been said for years that those things don't affect us. It only affects you if you're a part of their system and you allow it to affect you. But I see very good, positive, I feel positive things coming for us this year, in our new year, and the Gregorian calendar new year, because we live in America. We have to follow the rules of America. So therefore we must follow the Gregorian calendar. I know that this is easier said than done, but we are being watched by not hundreds and thousands of people, but we're being watched by millions of people. Some of us are enemies, but we're singing the same song. It's a competition, but it should not be that way. It should not be that way. I'm not going to ask you to put aside your differences for the better of the tribe and the master teacher, because you have proven and shown that you can't do that. You are incapable of doing that. Everyone thinks they're right, which is what's wrong with human nature. Everyone blames everyone else but the person in the mirror. So you could say, oh, Bob is still locked up because of this. The master teacher is still locked up because of that. For the people that are involved, the people that's pointing the finger, are you sure that there's nothing else you could have done or could have not done? It's everyone else's fault but yours. You that knight in shiny armor, you innocent. You're are you sure that you're that innocent? You couldn't have done nothing a little different that could have made certain outcome better for the master teacher in the position of our tribe? We as a tribe do not have our emotions under control. We lack emotional control. We have ego. And ego is something that you have to maintain. From the words of the master teacher, this is not my words, this is master teacher's words. He said that because of ego and money and self-appointed, unqualified positions of authority, those are the master teacher's exact words. You have people that have self-appointed themselves and their cliques who are unqualified to be in positions. You have shown that you are not capable nor qualified to be in that position. But because a certain type and form of authority comes with being in that position, and a certain form of clout comes with being in that position, and a certain form of money comes with being in that position, then for the betterment of the tribe of nations and our master teacher, Amanubi Akhtar Pan Baba Yanun, His Excellency, for the betterment of him and us, you don't want to give up that seat because of pure ego. And this is what's said by the master teacher. This is not my word. This is words that the master teacher has said. We as a nation of tribe must come together. Look at Ibrahim in Burkina Faso. Look at what the president Ibrahim in Burkina Faso, Africa, is doing and has done for the betterment of his people. He kicked out the French and the Black Devils that has betrayed, not, as far as I'm concerned, not only the people of Burkina Faso, but Black people worldwide, to side with the pale-skinned French Europeans for money, clout, and control. That man, they have sold their souls. But a savior like Burkina Faso, Ibrahim of Burkina Faso, has come to revive his people. We are Nuwaupians. We are Sabaeans. We are Tamarans. We claim that we have 76 trillion years of existence and right knowledge. 76 trillion years of right knowledge. We claim our ancestors built the pyramids. We claim we were the first entity or seeds or melanated genes on this planet. We claim that we come from divine intelligence. We were the first mathematics. We were the first scientists. We were the first surgeons. We were the first medicine. We even were the first culture, tribe, and or religion. We claim that we're gods. And if we are gods, if we claim these things, we built the pyramids, we have the best genes on the planet, our hair defies gravity, we are gods and we're all great and then some, we're all that in a bag of chips, then God darn it, when you wake up in the morning and you take that deep breath of air and you prepare for your day and you step outside your day, walk, talk, and act like it. Ask yourself these questions on a daily basis. Would a being or an entity that is from the Natharu, this being an entity has 76 trillion years of existence and right knowledge. This being or entity built the pyramids, was the first mathematician, was the first doctors and scientists, were the first masons and craftsmen. Do you think that this highly intelligent being would wake up and go online and argue and bicker and go back and forth on social media? Do you think that the things that we argue and debate about within the Nuwaupian Sabaean Tamaran tribe are these the things that Asar would Asar argue and bicker about? Would Ashet argue and bicker about? Would Har Anupu, you know what I mean? Would Bas, Tefaf Natat, Sakem Tat, with Toya, with these beings argue and bicker about these things? No. They're divine beings. They're divine intelligence. They would have been figured this ish out. And when you wake up and you move and you live your day out, everything you do, before you do it, while you're doing it, after you do it, ask yourself. If the feminine, you're a female, ask yourself, would Hathor move like this? Would Serket move like this? Would Sakemtat move like this? Would Isis move like this? Would Toya move like this? If you a man or a male, would Har move like this? Would Asar move like this? Would Amun-Ra move like this? Would Baba Yanun move like this? Ask yourself these questions. Before you say something, because you may or may not know me, you may or may not like me, is what I am saying truth? Because truth is true. And true is truth. So regardless about how you might personally feel about me, is what I am saying right. Either you're all right or you're not right at all. And either you're all wrong or you're not wrong at all. If Hitler said human beings need oxygen to breathe, and the sun sends out energy in the form of photons, and this energy is actually the energy that we're feeling from the sun now is actually millions of years old. If Hitler said, oh well, the human body needs H2O and oxygen and water to breathe and food to sustain itself, because you are a Jew or Jewish, you're gonna say Hitler's wrong when he's actually right, just because you don't like him, just because you got beef? If a Ku Klux Klan member or what are those crackers that, and I don't mean that in a derogatory term, I'm talking about people that would whip our kind back in the day, they were known as crackers, because when you hit that whip, it breaks the sound barrier and it'll create that crack. That was considered a crack. So again, to the less melanated here, no pun intended, I'm just saying to the if a Ku Klux Klan cracker said that black people had the most melanin on the planet, you're gonna say no they don't, no we don't, because you're mad or you don't like them, you dislike them? I understand the dislike, but when right is right, right is right, and when wrong is wrong, wrong is wrong. So come correct. Is what I'm saying facts? Yes, it is. And if you deny this and you say it's not, then you can go to, all right, at 3 minutes and 30 seconds, you were wrong about This at 4 minutes and 5 seconds, you were wrong about that. Here goes the documents and I guess audio recording. Let's see some hard proof that I am wrong. Prove me wrong. But we must come together in love and unity. This is something that's constantly being said, and it's like we know, but it's like it's being said so much that it's like it's almost just becoming just a simple saying. It's like, no, we actually have to put these things to use. You ask yourself, read emotional energies, sound vibrational frequencies. Read the Mind Book. Read Women Who Changed the Course of History. Read Ancient Egypt and the Pharaohs. Read the Breath Book and the Science of Healing and the Lotus of Life or the Maxims of Yanun. Read these books and put them to use. Ask yourself. Ask yourself. Man, you know what, With I'm about to do something, or I'm not about to do something, or whatever. But you know what? All my doctrine breaks this down in simple tones. You know what I mean? You gotta move a certain way. You gotta lead with the doctrine, man. If everyone did that and everyone wanted that, then we would not be in this predicament. We would be in a better predicament. My thoughts on it is that I don't think we should be renting out buildings and man, like we can't every bookstore, every Nomac, I'll just say Nomax, or every temple, every Nuwaupian Sabaean temple in the world that is. You mean to tell me that we can't say, hey, you know what, y'all, so that we can actually own something? We are all gonna put our money together and we're gonna get London a church or a temple. We're gonna do what the master teacher said. We're gonna buy this temple, this church, hook it up, turn it into a temple. So London has a temple now that we own. All right, y'all, London got their temple. You know what? We're gonna do the same thing. Everyone put all our finances and funds together, and we're gonna get Georgia a temple that we own. Okay, y'all, we did that. Let's put our finances. Let's get Detroit a temple that we own. All right, let's get New York a temple. Let's get Texas a temple. Let's get North and South Carolina, and Florida and Virginia and Tennessee. Everyone gets a temple, just like Oprah said. You get a gift. You get a temple. You get a temple. Even you get everyone gets one. But it would take love and unity to do that. And in the midst of us doing that, then that would be the love. That would be the unity. It wouldn't be. It would force us to work together. If the goal was, look, man, we have to accomplish this goal. We have to get these temples because the temples for the betterment of our tribe and the betterment of our children. We may not have Tamaray anymore. We might not have the land, but at least we have temples where we can teach in temples or nomax. Either one would do. But we could teach our children. We could homeschool our children, because this world is a very demonic, lustful world out there. It's not good at all. So if the goal was, you know what, let's live by our doctrine for real. Let's speak our language. Let's teach our language. It's more to it than speaking and teaching language, because I've noticed that some people think that all they need is to learn how to speak the language. And some people get upset when the master teacher said that you can learn the language all you want, but if you ain't got love and unity, that's all done in vain. That statement, I feel, is overlooked and talked about a lot, because people that do know the language, you know that you don't got love and unity. You know you got the language, so you're gonna put the language up as your knight in shiny armor in the I have a letter from Dr. York Wars, and I have a audio recording of Dr. York Wars. Then your knowledge of knowing how to speak the language is your ammo. Is your ammo, because you don't have love and unity. When the grades come and then the thought will come, and they put that machine on you, and you could speak the language, but you don't have love and unity. But then you got someone standing beside you that can't speak the language, but they got love and unity. Guess who they're going to choose, boo boo? They're going to choose the person that has love and unity and can't speak the language. Because if that person could, they just how in the Matrix, the master teacher said they could do like you did in the Matrix, type the language up into you. Now, in a second, now you know how Neo was like, I know Kung Fu. And a couple seconds went by, they could do the same thing with the language. So again, it's very good. I'm not talking down on it. Yes, you are right and 100% right and exact. We do need to speak our language. We do need to move as one and teach each other our language. Each one teach one, like the master teacher said. But at the same time, we need to show love and unity. And that is one of the hardest things you could do, because it's not easy. I promise you it's not easy. And I'm going to tell you it's easy. But if you do that, you are a divine being. That's how you become God. By not arguing, bickering, and fighting. The question of how can we work together is not being asked because of you all's egos. That's what I'm talking about. Why isn't no one asking the question, man, how can we work together? How can we work together? So another thing, don't tell me, oh, well, you do it. Because that's another thing that members of our tribe, this is what y'all do. When someone says, when a master teacher said this, or the master teacher said to do this or do that, or don't do this, your response is you do it. Okay, so there's a couple things to that. Let's say I said, okay, I am going to do it, which I am. Am I going to get the support? I'm gonna get a little personal. There was something I wanted to do for this nation, this tribe, and everyone was like, "You do it." So when I did start to do it, because I was asking for the nation or tribe for help to get it done, everyone said, "You do it." Then when I actually started to make things in motion, then it was oh, I just want money. I'm out for South. And it's sad. We got to get out of that state of mind. Yes, there are people out there that are using and abusing us for money. And I don't mean to insult nobody. But niggas don't got money like that. I don't look to hustle or drain my nation of tribes of any finances, because what I need to get done, when I need to get done, I need millions. You know what I mean? Like, I done took out loans and like large loans so that I can get my businesses and things that I need done off the ground, so that I can donate more for our tribe, so that I can help build and support our tribe. Yes, I have an immediate family, But at the same time, my tribe, when I put my money aside, I put money aside for my immediate family, and I put money aside for my tribe. So yeah, like I don't, in my mind, I don't need to. I don't need to hustle the tribe, bro. We got 10 million. We got 10. There's a movie I'm trying to film. I sat down with the producers. The number it costs to make this movie is $10 million. The name of the movie is called Kahu 12. I got it in book form. I think that y'all would like it. But it's a 3-hour movie, and it's called Kahu 12. Beautiful story. And they said, man, after looking everything up, when we had the meeting, we had to come back for 3 damn meetings. It took 3 damn meetings for us to come up and say it's gonna cost $10 million to film this movie. I don't think we got 10 million. So no, I'm not trying to get anything from y'all. But I just want us to work together in love and unity. Do I want us to have a temple church? Yes. Do I want us to have our own land? Yes. The master teacher said we should have a Chinatown. If you've been in New York, you ever been through Chinatown? Or in LA, you ever been to the Chinatown out there? If you're in New York, they have Jewish communities or Amish communities. Why we can't have that? As long as we're still propagating the doctrine and not trying to just get women's number, because some niggas can't get a woman's number without the doctrine. You're not a man enough to just walk up to a woman and start talking to her. You need to use the doctrine, because you know that, and Barbara broke this down in the Sex, Mind, and Wealth audio recording of him. And are there black devils among us? It's 2 different black devils audio recordings that's on YouTube that he put out. But to women, you got to pay attention, because you might have a woman that is conscious. She's very aware of her self godliness. She's intelligent. She doesn't go by the European laws and things of that nature. But when she sees a brother out there that's propagating and he's spitting doctrine, then um then he would tablik her. She would have an interest. So because he got her on a mental level, right? Women are women. Sometimes y'all are easy. You men, you can be hypnotized. So this brother might be a good looking brother or attractive brother, or some women are just they're attracted to mentally. With myself, I noticed that lately, these past couple of years, I'm more attracted to mental. Shockingly, that is, because if you had to be a 10, like a bad B, for me to want you. But now I'm realizing that, I mean, you still gotta be beautiful, but now I'm realizing that I like to talk. I like a woman I could talk to. But yeah, like that's how some women are. Like you can be easily tablet, you can be easily bamboozled, because the man is spitting the doctrine, is good doctrine. The doctrine is right, facts. You see him propagating. So, what does the Bible say? Pleasant to the eye, good for food, the desire to make one wise. These are the things that you're going to be attracted to. And then you the attraction is made, and then you kind of as a woman, you let your guard down. And then what does the master teacher say happens next? Then y'all begin these sexual, lustful relationships. Babies are made. You can't stand him now. He can't stand you now. Then there's child support. And then y'all bickering and fighting. Now you, a newcomer in the tribe, is looking at men of this tribe like we ain't ish. Now we have a bad name. And what did master teacher say? They don't represent us good in our doctrine. So a brother that wasn't representing us good in our doctrine, now then stain our reputation because he's using our doctrine and Dr. York teachings as a tool to pick up women and to get women. So these are the things I'm talking about. We have to do better, man. And it vice versa. It works for the woman too. And by the way, I'm just putting this out there. Everybody don't want you. Let me just that's for the woman. Every man ain't trying to get into your pants. Some men are just nice and polite and was raised right. You not all that in a bag of chips. Like ain't even to men. That men ain't all that in a bag of chips. So when I say that we have to come together in love and unity. We have to start applying our doctrine. We have to stop with the um self gratification. Stop using the doctrine to obtain lustfulness or self gratification. There are many black devils in our tribe, and from as far as I could see, I was born into this. So, as growing up, I've seen a lot of black devilment going down. But if everyone just, if we, it's not going to be easy. We have to come together in love and unity. I promote that we overthrow the disagreeable, negative beings in our tribe. People that have how should I say this? People, in other words, if we put a mirror in front of our tribe and we said that, okay, well, you got some type of P Diddy ish going on with you. You are not the face of our tribe. You got some type of Wendy Williams stuff going on with you. You're not the face of our tribe. You have some type of Brittany Jenner or Renner, whatever her name is, go on with you. You're not the face of our tribe. If you have some form of dishonorable accusations or things of that nature going on, you're not the face of our tribe. These people that are in these self-appointed positions of authority need to be overthrown. What have you done? Use your Nuwaupian mind. What have you done? What have they done in the past 20 years for the master teacher and the better of our nation of tribes? If a direct, use your Nuwaupian mind now. If a direct answer is not given, we the people have a right to say, you will not and you are not representing us. We the people have to come together. We are not in a dictatorship. There's much more I can get into detail with that statement, but I guess I'll just say that for another video. But we cannot allow infighting. And I have a letter, an audio recording for the master teacher wars. We cannot allow these things to dictate the entire outcome of the tribe. We cannot allow these things to run freely amongst our tribe. The master teacher said, we lack love and order, love, unity, discipline, and order. He said, learn love from Christians. He said, learn order and discipline from the Nation of Islam. We have the doctrine. We have the mind, but we need order and discipline. We need love, unity, order, and discipline. Love, unity, order, and discipline. Love, unity, order, and discipline. These are the things that we need. It is pure ego for you to deny this, because you and your friends are in these self-appointed positions of authority. Then it's okay. It is not okay. We cannot provide for our elders. We cannot provide for our children. We don't have anything set up to where we can drastically and dramatically make change to the well-being of our elders and our children. And to sum everything up, that's just what I'm trying to get to. I just want us to come together in love and unity, and stop being phony, because people, newcomers, are watching us. Newcomers and people worldwide are watching us. And maybe your cliques, is so many cliques in this tribe, is ridiculous. But many, you and your clique, because of ego and because of self gratification, you don't want to look at it like this is an embarrassment and this is shame, and this is we're being looked at, we're being laughed at. People are looking at us and shaking their heads. We are hypocrites. You don't want to look at it like that, but that's what is being done. That is how we're being viewed to the world, because we are allowing black devils to have a war on social media, but no one is coming together in trying to solve these disagreements. Everyone's choice is just fight, 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 fight. If you're not with me, you're against me. We don't think like that. That is not our way of living, and that's not our way of thinking. We have to have some form of sit down, some form of respect for the tribe, for the deities, for your ancestors, for the nation, for your youth. Some form of respect and dignity and honor. And honor has to be put into this. This is absurd. This is crazy. Some form of self-respect, order, and discipline, and emotional control has to be put in place for ones to say, you know what, I'm going to stand by this. I'm going to live by this. I'm going to do what's right. And I'm not being self-righteous for me to say, look, man, we got to do a better job at this. And again, this isn't an I thing. This is a we thing. This is the overall. I'm including in all this too. We, again, is not self-righteous. But if you're going to say, oh, this is self-righteous because you don't want to check yourself, you don't want to check your friends, you don't want to look towards your friends and say, hey, look, bro, you wrong for that. And if someone can't do that, then they're not a good friend. All you have around you a bunch of weak ass yes men or weak ass yes women. But we need to do better. We are lazy. Women of the tribe, check your niggas. Women of the tribe, check your niggas. We can get deep. Niggas should not be walking around with our doctrine and you got a beer gut. Niggas should not be walking around with our doctrine and you can't protect. You supposed to be able to whoop a nigga's ass out here. Niggas should not be walking around lustful. You're supposed to be disciplined. And to the women, this is from the master teacher. You should not be walking around with a nigga beer gut. You supposed to be beautiful. You supposed to be modest. I'm not saying lustful. You could still cover yourself up and walk into a room and make niggas turn a damn head. Like, what? Wow, she gorgeous. She's beautiful. You can do that without wearing skin tight clothes. Modesty don't mean ugly. And this is from the master teacher's words. This ain't my words. Everything I'm saying is from the master teacher's words. He said this. I heard him say this. I saw him say these things. I've heard him say this on phone calls. I've heard him say this on audio recordings of phone calls. I heard him say these things in YouTube videos. I saw he said these things on letters that he's written. I know his handwriting. I know the symbols that he draws in these letters. I know the smell that these letters have. I know the color of the paper, the texture of the paper, how the paper feels. This is from the master teacher's words. This is from his own mouth. So a lot of people say if you knew better, you do better. But maybe some people don't know better. But I'm just addressing my tribe and my nation because I love y'all. I love this. I love this thing of ours. It's my heart, mind, body, spirit, and soul. It is my essence. But I just want us to do better, actually do better, be better. I want us to look good. I want us to rock together in love and unity, man. Like, y'all don't see other people out there making moves and they got each other's backs. I want us to have each other's backs. We cool. I want to showboat. I want to show out with us. That's all I want. I just want us to be cool. I want us to move as one. Come together in love and unity. That alone will free the master teacher. That's what he said. Stop hating on people. Stop being envious. Stop thinking like that. Stop thinking like, oh, this person just want money. Well, you know something? If they want money, you want money too. That's why when people ask about money, you get caught up on the damn money because you the person that you with with the money police walking around the tribe every time someone asks for money, writing it down. Aha, such and such asks for money. Like what the hell? Calm your ass down. Money is necessary, but why you so attentive of it? Why when someone asks for money, you why is it hurting you like that? If someone is not that deep, it's not just ask to see what I want to do, if I ever ask our nation for money, y'all gonna be able to track that money. I'm gonna do something to where y'all could see on this date, this is when y'all gave me the money. I spent money. I'm gonna have receipts, details of everything that y'all do. Well, I do. If I ever ask y'all for money, y'all gonna see receipts, detailed everything. You gonna be able to look up. You gonna know what your money doing. But people don't do that because let's just be real. Yeah, some people are misusing. That's what the master teacher said. Hey, he said that too. Some people are stealing us for money. Some people are misusing money. But if we had love and unity, they would be non-factors. They not going to affect us in no way, shape, or form. Maybe we need to create our own IRS audit system in the Nuwaupian, Sabaean, Tamaran nation. Maybe we need to do that. Maybe we need to track where these finances are going. I don't see what's wrong with that. We need to create a website, get a card, and wherever that card is spent, we could track it and be like, yo, hold on now. You just spent $200 on some Ray-Bans. What's up with that? And if they can't answer that, then never send that individual money. We need some form of tracking this money. We need to see what these lawyers or I don't see nothing wrong with that. I don't see nothing wrong with, well, the lawyer needs 25,000 to file this and to do ABCD or whatever. Okay, let me see that on paper. And then, all right, I feel a lot much better given that you will actually get more money. If you track it and you show what's being done with it, you would get more money. And if you have to, let's say the master teacher did put you in a position to do something, and you needed your rent paid or a car note paid or something like that done to get done what the master teacher said to get done. I honestly don't see nothing wrong about that. If you are actively working and you are doing stuff for the tribe and you're doing stuff for the master teacher's freedom and you actually accomplishing these goals, I don't see, people just don't like being lied to. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me and say you need $25,000 to go file something, but you actually need, but it only costs $10,000 to do it, but you ask for $25,000 because you need rent and other stuff like that paid and done off. Just say what you need. Tell the truth. Let people know. I guarantee you will get more for the money. I don't see nothing wrong. If someone is doing things for the master teacher and for a tribe to get things done, I don't see what's wrong with their rent or car note or whatever being paid so that they can move and operate. If they're doing it, it's like taxes. The United States government does that. Those dumb people that work for the government, taxes is paying for their homes and their car notes, and the people which through taxes pay for government officials living. So within our tribe, I don't see nothing wrong with, I'll just call it taxing. I don't see nothing wrong with us putting up money or we'll call it donations. We'll call it what it is. I don't see what's wrong with us donating money to help someone's living situation so that they can do stuff for the betterment of the master teacher and the tribe. I don't see nothing wrong with that. But when you're lying and you're being sneaky, that's where that lays the problem. That right there, the lies and the sneakiness. Don't be out there spending money on shoes, clothes, bags, and don't be a Tiffany Henyard. In other words, look up Tiffany Henyard on YouTube. That's what y'all are doing. Tiffany Henyard in Dalton, Chicago, Illinois. That's that I hate to say it, but that is the current state that I see our tribe in. And I hate to say it like that. But I've been going on for a little minute now. If I gotta do a second video, I do a second video. Any suggestions, curse words, praises, ideas, hate remarks, whatever, all is welcome. Just put it in the comment section. Cuss me out in the comment section. Praise me in the comment section. Give me a suggestion in the comment section. I don't care. But that's it, man. We have to do better. I'm not happy with the current state of our tribe. And I know that we can do better. We should do better. And we have to stop this infighting for real. This dictatorship infighting. We have to stop it. And to those asking for the money, don't be upset when someone because you're asking for money. No one shouldn't just give money and just shut the hell up about it. Our doctrine don't even teach us to move like that. Our doctrine don't even teach us to think like that. It ain't about just giving the money. Just nah. Y'all gotta be transparent. If you're gonna use some of that money to pay your bills and rent, I then just say that. Just be transparent. But if that's happening, you have to accomplish the goals. You have to free this master teacher. You have to get him his privileges back. A lot comes with that. Do what you say you're gonna do. And I'm pretty sure most of us don't mind if you're actually doing the work because you know how to do the work and you're qualified to do the work. Then do it. But I don't have any more to say on this. I just wanted to address our nation of tribes and in honor of the master teacher, Dr. Malachi York, honor Manubi Rakta, Pana Baba Yanun, His Excellency. I just in my thoughts, you know, I am a tribal citizen and or member, and this is just my thoughts on stuff. You know, I'm just an average Joe, a regular guy out there. You know, I just got a little platform, and anything I could do to say or help or get off my chest or express myself or suggestions, then I'm gonna just do that. Like, I'm a proud Nuwaupian, I'm a proud Sabaean, I'm a proud Tamaran, I'm a proud Yamasi, you know, I'm proud to be a student teacher and a master teacher, Dr. Malachi York. Um, I'm happy. I like my tribe. I like my way of life. But I just want better for all of us. I truly, honestly do just want better for all of us. You know, I might not see or speak to some of y'all every day, but I do love and care for all of y'all. I was born in this tribe. I remember being a youth growing up in the tribe. I remember Tamaray and living on Tamaray, and I remember the water. I remember walking on the hot rocks, and you know, it's I remember being in the trees and the grass. Like it was the beach, the hills, the journey to go to the water well to go get the water, and it was the most. I'm not just saying this. I've never tasted any better water to this day. Before I transition, I really would like to taste some of that water again. That cool, very fine temperature water from that well. Dang, man, if you wasn't there, I feel bad for you. That was a experience. Tamaray, man. Tamaray. But with that being said, y'all, you've been watching and listening to I'm Hard Podcast. I'm Hard, your host. Thank you for your time. Please come together in peace, love, and unity. Until next time, Wadu.